The M4 might be the best carbine in the entire game. The M4A1 is the first carbine you get, and it is unbelievably good. You can set it up for super close range, medium range, and even a little bit of some further distance, but overall, this is a really well-rounded gun with a high rate of fire and a great damage output. So of course, I got y'all with the build for it and some gameplay to showcase it, so if you enjoyed the video, let's break 200 likes, subscribe with notifications turned on, and let's get into it. All right, so hopping into here, of course, like I said, we got the M4A1, and this is, by the way, one of those battle pass variants you happen to get. So for any guys that are wondering how I have like this white and orange looking camo, actually pretty cool. I do like it. Unfortunately, some of the camos don't actually translate onto it, which is something I wish they actually did, the base camos. But overall, this M4 is really good. Tap fire a little bit at range, but close in like medium-ish ranges, you guys are going to feel absolutely like almost unstoppable, borderline, just because it's so unbelievably good. So let's get into the setup. All right, so hopping into it here, first attachment I have is going to be the standard suppressor. I know some of these other ones could be considered like better, like maybe keeps you fully off the radar for in-world spotting, stuff like that, but they do cost more points, and I'm not really down to spend more points like that. I don't feel like it's necessary. I'm already at 100 out of 100, and I feel like I have this thing built pretty optimally. I might even change something so I don't have like a laser on my gun, but overall, I think this is a very, very solid build for the ranges you're supposed to be using it at. So I think the suppressor, it works out quite nicely. If you don't have that, from like a compensated break, and you guys will be taking care of your hip fire accuracy and control with this build will be really, really good. So slapped it on there. After that, you want to go in here to the barrel section and throw on the extended barrel, just because it increases, of course, your projectile velocity, which is really good, but it also enables a faster transition to aim down sights. So it makes you more effective at distance, which is obviously what you want in Battlefield. You don't want to be totally relegated with a carbine to just specifically close range. Obviously, very close range is meant for like SMGs exclusively and shotguns and stuff like that. So you want to still be able to, you know, bridge that gap between an AR and its range. So you still want to be able to be good at, you know, medium distances, and that's what this is going to allow you to be able to do. That is like my most effective way to run it. I know some people may think otherwise, but this is kind of how I like to build things, and I feel like I'm very good at the game. So you guys will even see that by the gameplay. So definitely go ahead and run this. You can run like the short barrel or something if you really, really want to go down and make this like a pure close quarter setup. But otherwise, I think this is better for just that medium-ish range. That's that underbarrel. I want y'all to run the rib stubby. I like this. I've talked about this a couple of times, that I think the rib stubby, when you happen to use it, it has no cons. So I don't like running things that have a lot of cons where you lose, you know, accuracy while aimed down sights. Like, I don't want to increase my bloom in this game, so I try to run grips and different things that don't negatively affect my accuracy at all. To me, it seems very counterproductive to run a grip that like increases your overall, let's say, precision and control, but you lose it. Like, it significantly reduces recoil at the cost of movement speed and accuracy while aimed down sight. Like, that seems super counterproductive. Like, if you're not reading the description, you just look at the stats and you're like, oh, that's great. But it's like, no, that makes me have more bloom when I'm moving. So, and also the amount of times you're moving with this gun, very, very high. It's not like you're sitting back, posted up. It's not like it's an LMG or a sniper rifle where you're more prone to being more stationary. That's just not the thing. Down here in the magazine section, I want y'all to run the 30 round fast mag. This is really good. I think it's also very good just for point spendage wise. It allows you to still have, you know, of course, points left over to throw into other attachments that you might want. So I believe this is really good. If you don't want to run anything else like a laser or flashlight, anything else like that, you can go for a bigger magazine and maybe something else. But overall, I think this is really good right here. And then we're gonna go up in here, and I'm running the 5 MW green laser since I have enough points for that, 10 points. It allows me to get a little bit better hipfire accuracy. I think it does just enough. I don't need to be like an absolute god tier hipfire machine. Maybe if I'm running an SMG, I'll build things to be a little bit more like that. But this is just to really close that gap between SMGs and, you know, be way better than ARs. But I think with the rate of fire being 900 rounds per minute, the damage being 25, you're gonna have a really easy time taking people out, and you're gonna absolutely delete people. So highly, highly recommend you guys use this. And last but definitely not least, I want y'all to go throw on the Mini Flex 1.0. This to me is just such an easy sight to be able to use. What I would also suggest is maybe this ROM 1.7x. I don't believe the M4 and some of these carbines are guns you want to throw longer, you know, longer range optics on. If you're using an assault rifle, going down and using something that's like a 2.3x, 2.5x would be more beneficial, but not as much for a carbine. So I'd say that really the Mini Flex is going to be good. I've seen people run iron sights. I personally don't care for them. The OSA is definitely something you can run at. That is your personal preference right there. The ROS, that's going to be fine. A lot of these in here are going to be relatively fine. Also, this does come with this battle pass variant, so that's pretty cool if you guys want to have like a nice little orange optic. But this right here is going to be my preference and what I would say for you guys to build use. So that right there is the full build, and hope you guys enjoy this absolutely absurd gameplay. All right, let's get it going. A little bit of Iberian offensive, King of the Hill. Looking forward to this one. This is actually the better spot to spawn in on for sure. For sure, because we get these nice little windows up here. Yeah, come on down there, gentlemen. Come on down. Nice. Now they're going to be spawning up below. Good part about having a suppressor is you can do stuff like that. Ooh. Let me, oh my goodness. Teammates, y'all clear them out or something? Teammate, I might be able to get you. I got a little bit lucky right there, low key. Nice. Ooh, I thought my ass was grass. My God. Oh my Lord, I'm still alive. From my connection to this server, it must be incredible. Dude, I think I must have been on like a 10 kill streak there to start the game. I mean, that's incredible. Absolutely love that. We were patrolling around the point too, so we were being affected. Our teammates weren't just like doing something, being at like a random spot. I want to get up in there, but don't make sense to just go at it like... Oh, teammate's got a shotty. All right, good stuff, teammate. Yeah, bro, you can have fun with that shotgun down there. I'm not gonna be joining you. Oh, they're spawning out. Okay, I see them. Ooh, you can see me. That's for damn sure. I ain't got the range for that. All right, teammates, we don't have to necessarily sit on this, but... Toss that in there. Come on. Nice. We're putting in some serious work this room. All right, so they don't quite know I'm over here. Teammates got him. We're not rushing directly up in there. Come on, we play a little smarter than that, guys. Take some meds. Ooh, that is way too many. I can't do nothing about that. All right. We're bleeding out, bleeding out. Hey, there's certain things I can go against, and sometimes I don't got the facilities for taking out 4 or 5 people. All right, I'm gonna sauce this down right here. Cause we're straight up, we're right on that point, right by it. Wonder where they're gonna come from, eh? I hear him behind me. Dude, I couldn't see his dumb ass. I got a good team this game, and I think a bad enemy team. Which, listen, I'm overjoyed about. Love that. Nice, there we go. Running this on support is super nice, considering I get to replenish my own ammo. Like, all right, let's push on down over here. We're trying to figure out where they're spawning from. I'm guessing way back over there somewhere. So I'm trying to see if I can get around them a little bit here by going up into this little house where they were camping beforehand. I don't know. Actually, no. They may have totally flipped out. I may have flanked around for no reason. I think I genuinely did flank around for no reason. No, he SGX'd me. Good stuff, and he had a little flashlight on there too. Some people, I had someone in my comments saying that they weren't sure why you'd want to use the, like a flashlight. It's like, it's not really because it's like incredibly good. It's just more annoying than anything, and it blinds people at close range. You know? Like, can you do totally fine without it? Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously I am. But I think the flashlight does have its place. And especially if you don't got, let's say, a lot of attachments, you want to run it, yeah, it'll be great. I personally have more attachments, and I find there's things that are more effective than running a flashlight. So I tend not to run it as much. Yeah, that was a random nade, and I somehow got somebody. Hey, yo. And we ended up catching a dub. All right. What I died like 2 times that game? Yeah, so I died 4 times that game with 36 kills. Hope y'all enjoyed that gameplay. Make sure y'all drop a like. This gun's absurd.